story of Kansari. Kansari is the daughter of a very powerful king. But Kansari, more than her grand palace, loved to be a farmer. Ever since her childhood, she had been collecting seeds so that one day she can go to a farm and then sow them. But her father was very upset, and that day came where he asked her to get out of the palace and face the harsh realities of life. She immediately put the bag together and went out of the palace. This was the time she was open to a new world. She set up a small hut and started living there. Soon she made new friends. New friends? One was a spider, another was a cat, and third was a parrot. How did the spider help her? The spider used to take care of the hut when she was out. The parrot used to get news from all around the kingdom. And the cat said, I would be of help when you have a farm of your own, and I'll help you get rid of rodents and rats that might bother you. This is how she started. Found a farm and started working really hard on it. And things looked very positive. But as luck would have it, the news that Kansari was doing well spread all across, and it reached the king, who did not like it. King was helpless. He went up to Indra, Lord Indra, asking, "Oh my lord, this daughter of mine is embarrassing me. Why don't you do something to help me?" Indra said, "Don't worry. I have the power to control nature. I'll take care of it." What did he do? He said, "I will bring a drought, famine to this village. This is what I'll do." This news was got hold of by the parrot, who went up and told it to Kansari. Kansari, without being upset, worked on her plan B. So what she did was she moved the entire crop to a floodplain, to the right edges into the riverbed. Now when she did that, she was able to ensure that her crop survived, even when the time was very, very tough. This did not really fancy Lord Indra. So he had to come up with another thing. He said, "I will now send a flood down there." Floods were there. Parrot again helped her. He got her the news in time. She was not upset, and she started and moved the entire plans to a slope of the hill and carried on with her work. Now, Indra was very angry at what was going on. He said, "I have to teach her a lesson. Let me send rodents and rats in the field." What he did this time was to get the help of the cat. What this little cat did was to bring all other cats in the field, and which could help all the rodents go away. This is how this challenge was handled. And finally, Indra thought of putting the last option that he had in hand. He said, "Okay, let me send birds which would help us get rid of the entire crop that has grown so far." What did the spider do this time? Spider helped her put in thorough thick webs so that birds' flight was interrupted and birds never really wanted to come to that place. This way, challenges came, challenges were tackled. But the king was now even more angry. The king said, "Indra, I need your help. She is not planning to come back. And there are lines of people who are saying, we have lost our crops because there were floods. We have lost our crops because there was a famine. We have lost our crop because we don't know from where rats are coming into our fields, from where birds are flying. We don't know how to handle it. My entire population is terribly bothered. What do I do?" Indra said, "Relax. You don't need to do anything. Come with me." There they went to where Kansari was. And you know what Kansari was doing? She was distributing all the grain that had been harvested from the crops she was working on all this time. She did not keep anything for herself. She was helping the needy who had lost their crop while all this was going on. Indra said, "Don't you think there are more nobler things to do than just to live in a palace and lead the life of a king. The king was ashamed of himself, but at the same time proud of his daughter, that she was doing the best for what could be done in his kingdom. He requested her to come back and stay with him in the palace, but she refused, as she wanted to pursue the passion she had been carrying all her life and helping the entire kingdom, supporting them when they really needed her. Kansari later on became famous to be known as Kansari, the farmer princess. This is a Bhili folk tale that I just told to you. The reason why I love this folk tale is because it teaches you that in life you may have a passion to pursue. There would be resistances. There would be people who would not buy your idea. But you have to see that there are always people who are there to support you. A small spider, somebody who can help you get the latest news, somebody who can align you in the track, somebody who can be your support. Follow your passion, tackle the difficulties, and move on in your way. This is what sets this story as a benchmark, that we can always continue on what we want, provided the passion and determination is there. I hope you like this story. As little children who would have really not thought of fancying the idea of spiders and parrots, but this is one story you can relate to at any age group. With that, I would call the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sumit. So, all right, both our prepared speeches are over. So, can you have a quick look at the timer support? So, just to know that whether both speeches are
about the speeches?
Yeah, about the speeches. Within their limits?
No, Vivek wasn't within the limit. Vivek took 7 minutes and 6 seconds. So that's fine. Oh, plus 30 seconds. Yeah, that's 30 seconds. Yeah, so that's fine.
So please.
Sumit, 7 minutes, 26 seconds.
Okay, so a request to all of you, just vote for the best speaker which you pick. So in the meanwhile,
tear out a piece of paper from the page.
Yeah.
We don't have the voting slips today.
Okay, let's continue with the next section of the meeting is the table topic marker. Let me call upon Mrs. Andiri, that is Piyush Trika. So please, you shout, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So, February 14, we are celebrating the day of love and passion. Passion is a key word that I am hearing from everyone today, I think. And I would like to take it along with me in table topics too. So as an introduction to table topics, this is an impromptu section. And while thinking of the topic, when I was cooking in the morning, I prepared chili paneer. And I found that I am in love with my cooking. And I thought that whether this love towards my passion, which is cooking, does that qualify under Valentine's Day? So I thought that let's discuss and let's talk about it in our table topic section today. So let's talk about the thing, the person, or the activity you love. And the way we'll go ahead is I will carry forward Malkeet's way of handing the flower. I'll play a music, I'll pass on the flower, and when the music stops, that person will share his or her own love for the person, for the activity, or for anything you would like to share with us. Okay. So, Annie, don't worry, I won't start it with you. Just pass it on any direction.
Oh.
Yes. So when you already hold the flower.
Yeah. The thing I enjoy most.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with cooking. So, yes, I'm a very, I would say, amateur cook. I cook at times with my friends when we have a party or something, and I'm known for cooking good mutton. There's an instance, hardly a week back, some of my friends came down on Friday night, and as usual, we were planning to booze. We got the drinks, we got mutton and everything. We planned out, now Baba will be cooking. So, okay, we got all this stuff by 11:30 at the night. I said, now we'll wash it and try the entire expedition. I started cooking. I just took a peg or two, maybe a beer bottle or something, and then started it back. Around 12:30, we had all the onions chopped. All the stuff was ready, and the only thing that was left was cooking it on the gas. I started the gas. I just kept it over there, and I went out with the friends. We were just watching a football match, English Premier League, and by the time I came back, I saw the gas is not burning for some reason. So I again tried to light it with a lighter or maybe a matchstick. Wasn't lighting. Then I realized the cylinder was damn over. It was 199. Everyone was damn hungry.